I see your calendar filling up. We are in a time in November where it's November, December, and a lot of events are popping up, whether it is for fun, whether it's for your friends, with your friends, your family, your company, holiday parties. That is the most time where you see a lot of holiday parties or just going out in general because a lot of people are image conscious, definitely around this time. So, with that being said, I know you're feeling the pressure about what to wear. You want to look good, but you're just not sure, or you're not really inspired on what to wear, how to wear, what color palettes to put together. So, you know what we do at MIIEN Consultancy? We put together a outfit report every 60 days where we look at our analytics on what is the popular outfits. Now, if you're just now tuning in, you're just now catching us, we did a previous one. It was September. That was our very, very first one. And I really like it. I got a lot of feedback when it comes to our personal clients and our community in person because number one, not everyone finds us or talks to me is very big online. But Pinterest is our number one platform, and Pinterest is one of those social medias where you don't need a big following, but you do have like this sector of people who do just stumble across your content for ideas or whether they're shopping, whether they need information, or maybe they're just a bystander. Maybe they just were talking to me at the event like they normally do, and I tell them to go check out, our Pinterest, and then they see our Pinterest profile and see how it's kind of structured like a online magazine, which is actually the goal. So with that being said, we have structured that, and you know what, we're going to keep this momentum going. I really, really like the momentum of looking at data analytics. I mean, that's my background. I do that when it comes to fashion retailers and just finding the trend within people's behavior and kind of just sway. I'm not going to say that is all I do, but it does help shape and kind of builds a better bond when it comes to your internal customers. That's only for retailers. But when it just comes to the web, the Wild Wild Web, I just want to provide a better opportunity so that you can be more confident in having an intentional type of selection when it comes to your wardrobe. So, with this alpha report, we're going to dive into what were the top 5 looks, why it works, how it works, why it works, the summary of it. Can you wear it personally, professionally? Right here. So let's get right on into it. Before we get right on into it, how dare I? This is our Pinterest right here. We definitely don't just do, outfits. We also have some content, whether you're learning, whether you're solely on Pinterest, you can get a variation of style inspiration based off of my styling or other brands so that I can know where and what is too much on the flashy side, what's the reference. There's just so many layers that I like to just unpeel and get to know with people. So I do that, and also just having a lot of fun with your style. You have to learn people's style, not just say, oh, I want that. I definitely unpeel a lot of layers. So Pinterest is our most driven and most high traffic type of social media. So we like to use that as a visual aid a lot of times when it comes to our audience and when it comes to our clientele. This is where we start. I definitely let my customers know to create a lookbook, go through our platform and then start repinning what you like. And then when we have our sessions, we would talk about why you like it and what about it you like, and kind of just dissect it. So if you're not following us, definitely go follow us. This is our account now. All right, so y'all ready for the breakdown? I definitely am. Baby, I'm just giving you a preview. We are really like that girl over there. This is all organic content and you will like it. So let's get into the looks. There's no particular order on this one. All right, diving into one of the looks that were the top look. We do this every 60 days. So the beginning of the 60 days, there were a lot of dresses, which is some are in here, which we'll be listing, but it was definitely October, and October is high on the wedding side. So there was a lot of dresses, and you will be seeing a couple of them later. So I did see that. I said, oh, okay, this is very high. So then when we got closer to the end of the month, going, and now it's November, the very beginning of November, it was a huge shift. It's very interesting to just kind of just watch people's behaviors and where the style goes so abruptly. So here is the style that really just abruptly changed when it came to our alpha report. And I said, whoa, this was just such a huge shift. So I said, I like this though. It really just is a testament to who my audience is and how much things don't really change, whether it's online or offline, and how much I shift my business structure behind the scenes. But here is the style. I really want to summarize this style as just it's the epitome of MIIEN's audience style. I mean that because we really just gravitate to a lot of people who are within like the 30 to 45 range. Not saying that 25 is not in there, but 30 to 45, and they really have an extension outside themselves, outside of the personal field. They do the content. So the blazer and the jean type of aesthetic, and you see how her shoes were playful, which is something you cannot wear during the office. Well, it won't be looked upon positively in the corporate type of setting, but this look is just the epitome of our companies, of our brands looks. Of course, it could be a little bit more fashion forward, but just like the baseline of it, I just feel like that is the summary that I would say what this look is. Now, why does this work? This look works because it just can never go out of style. It's very compatible with a lot of things, and the blazer just goes with so many things, whether you want to dress it up, dress it down, whether you want to wear a t-shirt underneath of it, if you want to throw it on before you go on a Zoom call, if you want to take it off and rock the shirt underneath of it, the pants, which she played it down. You could switch that out and put on a skirt, put on a knit dress. There's just so many ways that you could play around with this aesthetic, but this baseline is just what our audience and our demographic really caters to, because once they are done with the stuffy environments of the corporate worlds, they are able to kind of just alter their look so that their personal brand can really excel outwards. All right. Now, this looks versatility. Can you wear this to work or personal? Depending on what you do. I do not know what you do. And also, a lot of companies' dress codes are changing. It's not changing drastically, but depending on what you do, definitely does play a big part of it all. I'm gonna have to say it is definitely more so personal. Just the aesthetic of the shoes and also the pants. If your job had like a dress down day, I think this would be acceptable, but more so, I would frame this as a more as personal. All right, so my styling notes. What would I do with this? I've been into brooches a lot, so a good brooch would definitely do something cute, like a couple of cute brooches would be really good. But for this look particularly, I would say a nice me bag, whether it's a clutch or it's just a nice big tote statement bag, would definitely do this look some wonders. I would honestly grab like a big bag that's this color right here, like this magenta type of color, or even if you want to do the popular wine color, this would look really good with this as well. All right, so hope that was helpful. You know what, I also wanted to show you guys, look at that, look at that. So I wanted to show you guys the analytics behind this particular look. So this is the impressions that it has, the pin clicks, and then the amount of saves. Since this was posted maybe like a month ago, this is how much traction it is getting. It has definitely rose to the top from what was really, really popular before. And shout out to the people who have added this look to their boards. Okay, I definitely want to showcase that. Shout out to y'all. Keep coming back to MIIEN Consultancy's Pinterest, and y'all follow too. So let's move on to the next looks. All right, so here is another look. This is no particular order, but here is another outfit report on this. This is honestly very similar to the coat that I did for the color combination with the wine color, the wine red color jacket. It is the same thing, but this is more black. This is very expected because black is just a given color to wear with any and everything. But I definitely would like to summarize. I honestly don't want to say this is a look, but depending on where you are in the world, like if you're in the New York, New Jersey area, the coat can sometimes be the outfit because you're keeping your coat on and then you only see the bottom part. But if I had to summarize this look, I'm gonna have to say this is the Northeast aesthetic. The Northeast, yeah, the Northeast of United States aesthetics. The black with the pants. This look is just so simple. I mean, I can't really grasp, but yeah, that's what I would say. This is the Northeast type of aesthetic when it comes to summarizing this look. So why does this work? Because black goes with anything. And on top of that, you have a cheat code when it comes to your outfit. You have your jacket on, and the jacket is doing what it does. And for this one, this woman has this nice statement necklace on. So that kind of just livens it up a little bit, not too much, depending on the type of woman you are. Maybe you don't like a lot of noise, or maybe you don't like wearing accessories. You like to kind of keep it light. It just all depends on you. And then her pants are just very simple. It's the total opposite color. It does a great job with the contrast with black. And then with her sleeves, it got this functionality going on, which is oh, look at this coat. So she kind of keeping it low key, and this is why it works. Now, can you wear this for work or personal? Of course. There's nothing too outlandish when it comes to this look. It just has a simple black coat. There's nothing that is, that has like a label on it or that's too flashy. And as far as the pants, it looks like just simple beige pants. There's nothing disparaging. And then if you're going to work, you're only wearing the coat for a couple of seconds and then you're taking it off. So there's nothing wrong there. And then if you're wearing it personally, I mean, there's so much that you can add. So you can wear this for both. Now, my styling notes for this look. There is a few things that I would personally do. I am someone who loves accessories and colors, but this particular one, I would make sure that the coat is tailored to my body shape. This jacket looks a little big and baggy in the way that it has those small intricate details with like the buttons, the metal, and then you have that A-line belt. I would honestly have this coat really fit like a glove on my body, or a person's body. That is my styling note. When it comes to everything else, I mean, there's just so much that you could play with. The oyster is yours when it comes to styling black, but my personal styling note is to definitely have this coat tailored to really just fit and snug over my body like it graces. So I hope that was helpful. So let's dive into the analytics for this jacket. This jacket also was not a part of the upper portion of the 60 days of the analytics, but here is the impressions. And then here, the pin clicks as well. So it's definitely getting some traction, of course, because the temperature is definitely starting to drop and people are trying to find inspiration and ideas. And shout out to the people who are stopping by our board. So we have someone else who has been adding it to their own board. And also we definitely have another person, hey girl, who comment on it, even though it's a bunch of emojis, but we still appreciate you, that really like this. So definitely come on by to our profile. We definitely continue and drop things often. All right, so here is another outfit that was high on our outfit report on Pinterest. I really like this. This was definitely a part of the, y'all see my little filter thing? Come on now. But this was definitely high on the wedding season in the month of October. It still is kind of at the bottom. I want to say this was like number four or the fifth one, but it's still hanging on there. I can see this working, but it's definitely gonna fade out because it's sleeveless and the material looks very, very thin. But anyway, the summary of this outfit, how would I list? I would give it a nice little feminine touch. It's like a nice summer feminine touch or special occasion and a feminine touch to it is what I would summarize this. It's very dainty. It has the peplum type of feel as well as at the bottom of the skirts. I love a good set. You can never go wrong with this set. And it's just not much. The outfit just really speaks for itself if you are a woman that really appreciates details, quality details, because there can be some noisy details, but this one is just quality. It's placed right. So why does this work? As I mentioned, October is the month of a lot of weddings, and people are looking for ideas or just concepts or just what to wear. So this really fits. Well, I don't want to say it really fits because the color of this is white. And you really, some people don't want to clash with the bride. So wearing white, I don't know, girl. But some people will definitely push the envelope and definitely try it. So anyway, And also, some people take their vacations in October. Little did I know, I thought I was the only one that used to do that because I don't have any kids, but some people definitely take their vacations out of the country and they get, so this was a nice little idea to, wear. If I was going to the islands or something like that, this would be a nice little get up. Now, would you wear this for work or personal? It depends on what you do for work. If you are an attorney, you need to go to court. This is a no. But personally, this is a big one for personally. Whatever you're doing in your personal life, this is like yes. Date nights, girls' night outs. If you are just want to be out, you want to be cute, this is like a big yes. Yeah, this is a yes. Now, my styling notes. Depending on what type of girl you are, I honestly would add a necklace or some earrings. There are a number of women who do not like wearing like dangly earrings or whatever the case may be, but I would do something up here to kind of just, it's like a void kind of missing. There's like a hole missing. But yeah, depending on what type of girl you are, I would do a necklace, not like a big clunky necklace, just something like a brass necklace or something, not like a big. It's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would do. So checking out the analytics for this outfit. See, this one's a little bit higher. So as I mentioned before, this one was very, very notable in the earlier months, which was October. A lot of people were inspired by this. As you can see, these numbers, these analytics were definitely different compared to the other outfits that we did just go over because those outfits was posted later and now they're starting to get traction at the ends of October. All right. But nobody added this to the board, but they did have some other engagements. All right. So let's go on to the next selections. All right, so here we are with the next outfit. This was honestly one of the top 1 or 2 outfits. I cannot remember because there was just so much going on at the time in October, but this outfit right here was definitely number 1 when it came to October. And then abruptly it just kind of just switched due to the weather change. That's why it's always great to kind of just look at the analytics to see where things are forecasting to, or I don't want to say it can totally control everything, but definitely kind of just monitor it so that you can have some type of foundation or starting point and reference it to what's or where people will be going when it comes to their behavior. So this right here, if I were to summarize this, I would say this is like madame wear. This is like lady wear. It's very beautiful, a lot of intricate and delicate type of fabric. I'm just looking closely. It did look like it was sequenced, but it does also kind of just look see-through. I'm not really sure. I can't really like zoom in, but this definitely looks like a lot of just delicate and quality type of fabric. Something you would definitely wear to like a wedding. This is definitely like wedding approved with the green and pink. It definitely does look more on the spring side if you are attending a wedding, but hey, you can wear whatever you want whenever you want. So, but yeah, this is what it is. But why does it work? I mean, I understand my demographic, the age range, their behaviors, and when their interests in the aesthetic. And when I look at something, this this would be it. If I couldn't explain it in 2 words or any words, and I just had to show a picture, this would be one of the outfits I would pull out and make sure I label it as, occasion wear, special or formal dresses, because this is the aesthetic. Minus the earrings. Not everyone is into accessories, but when it comes to, again, the aesthetic, see how soft her face is. There's very minimal makeup. It's very much on the natural side. This is the aesthetic. So I feel like it works because if you're not going to a wedding, you can wear this, going to a party. You can wear this going to your birthday. Again, this is the aesthetic of my audience, and I just know what they kind of look like. Would you wear this to work? No. But personally, as I mentioned, yes. There's just so many things that you can wear this to. On the personal side, when it comes to dressing up, or if you want to wear it to your birthday, if someone's giving a speech, if you want to do charity work, not black tie, black and white tie, not that, because this is green and pink, but it's definitely giving that elegant upclass type of feel. Now, when it comes to my styling notes, I think this outfit is perfect. The fitting is great. It's not too tight. You see, it's not like rising. The shoulders are not too much. They're not like overpowering the outfits. If I were to style this, I would definitely change the earrings. I'm just thinking in a general broad term for different women, and since I'm just talking to you guys on the internet and it's not very much personalized, I would change out the earrings and do more of like a diamond stud. If not a diamond stud, then I would do like a flower type of button, something very, very subtle, because I would want the dress to kind of showcase its beauty and not compete with each other, if you know what I'm saying. So that is my styling notes. And here are the analytics for this dress. It's definitely, you see how these numbers for these formal dresses, they were very, very high. That's because during the beginning part of our 60 days, this was posted and people were looking for wedding dresses. That was definitely trending within Pinterest. So that algorithm, that search engine definitely kind of picked it up, and a lot of people were reacting to it. So that is what we got. All right. And here is it's not number 5 because I did not do them in order, but here was the one that was getting the most engagements, saves, likes, and interests, I'm gonna say, was this dress, black and white. Definitely something you can wear during wedding season. That was definitely what it was gravitating to when it came to our Pinterest. That's where these outfits are coming from. But how would I summarize this look? This is the timeless dress. This is the timeless white and black dress. I know there's a little black dress that everybody likes to coin, but I would say that this is the timeless black and white dress. It does have a unique like ombre type of design going on, but I'm sure if you were able to fit this 10, 20 years from now, you still would grab attention. You still will look timeless. You won't look dated when it comes to this dress. I really like it. I would wear it. You can wear it like this. You can have a nice little red lip on. There's just a lot of different ways that you can kind of play it up or play it down. But this was definitely popular among the wedding dresses that was trending in October. So why does it work? Again, like I said previously, This is the aesthetic that is a part of my audience, whether it's online or offline, whether you're 30, whether you're 25, whether you're 35, or whether you're 47. The majority of my clientele are into conservative type of looks. Some of them, a small segment of them want to be fashion forward, but majority of the time they have a more conservative type of look. They have conservative type of a color palette because things need to be worn multiple different ways in multiple different times. So with this, I mean, you can wear this at many different occasions and wear and accessorize it many different ways. So that is why it works. It's very compatible in different occasions, and that is what a lot of my clients are looking for because they are worried about other deals, other, things that's going on with their business, and they just want to have a quick decision when it comes to wardrobe. Now, can you wear this for work? Depending on what you do, you can. But I would not advise it. I would say this is more of personal. If you had a job where there was like after hours and they had like a cocktail type of event, then yes, I think this would be a great look. But to work, no. Now, when it comes to my styling notes, the fit is already good, in my opinion. I think it graces her body very well. I love the length. You can't see her shoes. I would not do bangles. This dress is just too clean. Again, as I summarize it, it's the timeless black and white dress. I would not do any bangles. I would really keep this look very clean. I think the attention should probably be more in a very sharp hairstyle. When I mean sharp, I mean like if you're getting your hair cut, like, or if you have a bob, it is like a very tight, straight line type of bob. I would definitely have a very pristine type of hairstyle and a really clean, neat makeup, and then a nice subtle pop type of lipstick. That is my styling notes for this look. I like to kind of stay on task when it comes to look. I don't want things to be competing, especially if you are a person who really likes their personality to show more than their image. Those are some of the questions that I ask. I don't just throw looks on people because sometimes some people like to be minimal with their wardrobe, but their personality is just so big. Their voice is so big. So I allow that to kind of just shine through. So here are the analytics. As you can see, this dress was very much so very, very popular when it was the wedding season. Wedding season in the United States is October, because I know other countries is other months, but this was the popular months. And shout out to everyone who added that image to their boards. There was more than that, but I'm kind of like looking at these pictures. These pictures look like fuzzy and scammy, but whatever. I wanted to show you guys. Shout out to everyone who added that picture to their boards. All right, so our key takeaway from November's MIIEN Consultancy's Pinterest Alpha Reports. What is our key takeaway? There's been a huge shift based on the weather. So I'm going to say the key takeaway is shifting from wedding wear to, well, not wedding wear, because that's not no such thing. I'm just speaking off the top of my head, but a shift from occasion wear, which is the weddings, to winter wear ideas. So yeah, that is the key takeaway. I can't say too much because it was like 50-50, and I did not want, you know what? I wanted to do a bonus. We're going to do a bonus. This was another look that was kind of teetering the fence, but it also plays on to that black jacket that was popular, and also the color combination that I did. But this is the color that I did with the color palette, but this is something that was catching up when it comes to the color outfit. And I wanted to add this as a bonus because the key takeaway, as I said, things are shifting as the weather has drastically dropped and people are trying to find ideas, and my job as a stylist is definitely help with the wardrobe decision. And talking to you guys on the internet, there's just so many different factors when it comes to styling people. I'm not talking to you face to face or able to just take in the important factors of why you're dressing the way you're dressing or where you're going and your body shape and all that stuff. But I think this is a great key indicator to see what is trending, and also just giving you some tidbits as to why it's working based off of my audience. If this is not catering to you, then I mean, oh well. But this is a bonus I wanted to give. This was number 6. That was definitely trending when it comes, well, it's not trending, but it was definitely popular when it comes to analytics. Let's dive into the analytics a little bit. So here's the analytics when it came to this jacket. It definitely was creeping up there, but it was very reminiscent of the black jackets that I showed earlier, but this is more of the shorter version when it came to some outfits within the month of November. All right, so I hope this outfit report was very helpful for you to know what people are looking at, what is becoming popular, to kind of give you ideas and like be a little bit more intentions, as well as some many tips that I have provided just off the top of my head. It's not personalized. Again, I'm not talking to you personally, but talking to the people on the internet and kind of just give you some insight so that you can have better decisions on your wardrobe moving forward. Definitely check out our YouTube channel. I have a lot of color palette type of videos out right now. Color selection is I'm very known for that. I worked on a lot of projects with that, and also doing a lot of like campaigns when it comes to interior decorating. I've been a part of that. And also if you are a retailer, online retailer, I am welcoming new clientele. You can start applying if you're interested in having it, doing ready to wear brand partnerships. If you want to have your collection shown on our Pinterest, we are opening the doors for you to share your products or products on our Pinterest. Definitely hit the link in the description to get our marketing deck and learn all the different options. Individuals, I have something coming up for you in 2026. I'm doing a little bit more changes within the company's infrastructure. I think it's definitely it's time. It's been a lot of changes it's been a lot of back and forth since the pandemic, but now that we are in a very stable and new location, we just relocated to the Maryland, DC area this year, like a couple of months ago. But in 2026, it's going to be some changes happening, and I'm very excited about it. I think it's very necessary, especially with the climate, and to kind of just separate ourselves from others. I feel like it's time. So I'm preparing my team, I'm training them, and the website will be transferred to Shopify. I'm very excited about that. No more Squarespace. It's just going to be a lot of changes. So hang tight, but definitely enjoy the content. And thank you for purchasing. Those of you who are still purchasing my book, What You MIIEN, Discover Your Fashion Identity. That link is in the description as well. And also our closet at MIIEN. That was like a nice little soft launch. More products will be coming. It won't be just earrings, but I'm very excited about that. So definitely stay tuned. Our next alpha report will be the first or second week of January. I have to look at the schedule, but every 60 days there will be an update on alpha report. If you're feeling it, definitely let me know down below in the comments. And like, follow, comment down below. Join our email community as well. And you know what? You can start following us on Instagram. That's one of the changes as well. So yeah, I'm very excited. Until next time, my name is Mikara Reid at MIIEN, and baby, I'm gonna see you guys next time. All right, bye.